They was just out here arguing, right? Anyway, I ain't really come on here to say much, but I was just wondering. First of all, I'm going through the most, but it's okay because we all are. Like, who's been going through shit, right? But my whole thing is, your cats, they always fucking know when you're going through something. Like your animals, they're always there. They always know how to comfort you. And for some reason, my cat is in this mood where he just wants to be up underneath me, right? Don't you think it's like crazy? Because the same way that cats have unconditional love towards us, it's how the way God be loving us. He really do. Like, it's like how a dog never leaves his owner. They say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, so was the guy. He's basically like your best friend. He the guy that always show up for you when you need somebody to go to bat for you. He the one that really come ride with you when all your friends and rolled out. Like, it is what it is. He is who he is. I ain't gonna dispute it. And anytime I feel the need to like express myself now, I keep talking about this man, this dude I never even met before. I never even seen him, but I know he real. And it's because at the end of the day, I feel like we ain't got that much time. We don't got that much time left. And it is what it is. And I better get myself together. I always get interesting stuff when I'm on the phone. Crazy bit is that you gonna start seeing it like people gonna start showing you who they are. You gonna go through some things, God gonna test you, and life gonna feel like at the end of the day it's ready to just smack you in the back of your neck, and you gonna feel like you getting gripped up and stroked like a little 2 dollar bitch. But don't let it bother you. Don't let it stop you. Keep going. Like people people always wonder with me like how I feel like I always gotta speak something positive or telling somebody how to live. It's not even that I ain't even in the business of guiding nobody life. But when you done lost your folks or whatever, because at the end of the day, you didn't have an encouraging word to tell them, and they took their life. It make you really realize, like, at the end of the day, if you're not speaking into people, then what is you speaking? Like, what is the point of you even being a human being if you can't relate to other humans, if you can't understand it? Everybody needs somebody to speak into them, and understanding that is growing and knowing, like, yeah, I, I ain't no expert on life, but I know some things about life. I ain't had to go to Harvard, Yale. I ain't had to get my degree in psychology. I ain't have to do none of that. I went to the school of life, motherfucker. The school of life that'll tell you, like, at the end of the day, what you manifest and what you put out in this world is what you're gonna get back. So I hope I put out a vibe of like knowing like people are beautiful and everybody make mistakes in life, and we all we all have the power to forgive, let go, and move on. And nobody has the right or the power to have that kind of control over you to make you feel like you gotta be angry or hold a grudge or retaliate against people like for nothing. Like people don't understand that concept, and it's like this is why we're going through war. This is why we're going through signs of revelations. This is why we're hitting famine. This is why the things that you're seeing in the last days is coming to light, because we have somehow lost our whole moral compass. You know what I mean? And people look at others and we judge each other so hard. You feel me? But we all are human. We all are gonna be judged by something that's way bigger than us one day. We all gonna have to answer to everything that we've done, right or wrong, wrong or right. We all gonna have to stand up and like really come to God and recognize that He is real. You really gonna have to have answers to all the things that you did, because He sent His Son already here to die for all of us, for our sins and our iniquities and our shortcomings, and yet we still fall short every single day. So we're gonna have to all answer to that. And when we answer to it, what is gonna be our response? I promise you, I hope my response is of one, just of forgiveness. Like, and if we can't forgive each other down here while we're on this earth, how we gonna forever forgive? Like, be expected to be forgiven when we get to that last place. Like, I'm trying not to let nobody have no kind of power over me no more. So at the end of the day, if I got any grudge, ill will, or anything in my heart towards anybody, I pray, Lord, that you help me let it go. You feel me? Because don't nobody deserve that much. Don't nobody deserve that much from you. We all deserve to be happy and to be at peace. And we all deserve to have a life where we are treated equally and where we have a system that's set up for us to win. But we know that's not how the way life is. So we all in the same system together though. So why keep being mad and angry and upset with each other? Like we we have things that are coming in so many different ways. We have diseases that are coming. We have famine that is coming. We have diseases that are here. We have famine that is here. We have things that are coming that's beyond our control. And people will wonder why all this is coming and happening, and nobody is going to understand that this is what God is telling us in this Bible. This is what He's been showing us. He's been giving us answers on how to overcome these things for a long time, and we took it for granted. And there's no need no more to take it for granted. Like, we don't have that much time to be wasting here with nothing, nobody, or nothing that's not of God. Like, we really don't. We don't have time for it. And it's sad. It's sad as hell that at the end of the day, we can't we can't move past we can't move past our own discrepancies, our own fears, our own motives and intentions, our own gluttony, our own, self validation. Like, you feel me? Like, our own, what you call it? Like, vanity. Like, we all became very vain. Every single last person. Like, even me, I'm vain at times. I hate it about myself. That's probably why I can't even really look at the camera now, because I've been trying to break my way out of it. Like, because I know it's an ugly trait to have. It's a deadly trait to have. Like, everybody feel like they gotta be kept up on social media, have the latest designer this, designer that. I never was the type that was like that, yo. I never was into that. I never could praise no Fendi, no Prada, no Gucci, no nothing, because all that is idolatry. Like, it's mad idolatry that comes with all of that. Like, at the end of the day, if you feel like you gotta put a label up before God, then you already know you worshiping a false God. And every single last one of them guys that's out there that y'all rocking is falsified, and they sending y'all to your own pits. So I don't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't rock the expensive, the latest, none of that. And I won't ever do it if I ever became rich and was the flyest in the deposit bag. I ain't into it. Nah, it's a difference. You know what I mean? It say to be in this world, not of this world. We ain't got to be of this world. You know what I mean? Once we start understanding that, like, if we keep being of this world, we're gonna become the demising of a world. We ain't gonna have the world to give our kids if we don't get it together. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, we all spend a lot of time, focus, energy, and all that on things that we shouldn't be doing. Like, instead of doing something positive. And we sit here and ingest ourselves with these things of this world, and none of that is right. And I just pray that we all get better and do well. You know what I mean? Everybody bless up. You know what I mean? I know I see our faults and all, but I pray in this season that we all, this whole month of August going forward, like for the rest of the year, I pray everybody just bless up. Like everybody, I love everything I'm attached to, everything that's attached to what I'm attached to. God, I pray, Lord, that you just allow it to just manifest in a way that we can all become who we are destined to be, who we are called to be, God. Let us walk into our plan that you have for us, God. Let no weapon formed against us prosper in Jesus' name. I pray that you continue to make us the head and not the tail, God. Lord, that you keep us in this season and allow us to prosper in all that we do, every positive thing that we touch, allow every person that I'm attached to, and then some, those that I don't know, those that are suffering right now, those who are dealing with losses in their home financially, losses in their home from people that died. Like, I pray everybody has healing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we all need it, and nobody perfect, and we all struggling. You feel me? And you can use your platform and do what you want, say what you want, feel how you feel, and think that's going to benefit somebody in this world. Or you can do what your platform is supposed to do and put it out there that we don't have that much time. We better get it together with our loved ones, our family, our friends. If you're beefing with them, let it go, because at the end of the day, it's no need for nobody's moms, dads to be arguing, fighting with each other. Like, we shouldn't be going against our relatives. We shouldn't be in a situation where we feel like we gotta rob, steal. None of that. This ain't the time for that. This is not the time to be scamming. This is not the time. I know y'all think it is, but it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't. And that's all I'm gonna say. I hope everybody do well and what they want to do and who they want to become, and that you envision that whatever vision that you have, it prospers, and like you have the energy and the support that you need for your business to prosper. Somebody that's trying to start a business, somebody that's trying to walk into entrepreneurship, I hope that God gives you the tools, the financial ability, God, and the support that you need to be the best you. I promise you, because we all gonna need it in these last days. And I pray that I have my vision come to life, and that y'all see that I'm definitely a blessed child. I ain't favored, I ain't graced. I'm just blessed. I don't know how to describe it. God's still working on me. You feel me? I ain't above nothing or nobody. I ain't above and I ain't below. Know that. All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go.